So let's go to September of 1968. Okay, so let's see, I think it was Tuesday night, the game you guys played with the Giants. Gaylord Perry shut you guys out, not only shut you out, but no hit you, right?
Yeah.
So you got to come back the next day with a day game at Candlestick.
Yeah.
What was that like for you guys? I'm imagining if
Well,
after you got shut out the night before, got no hit, everybody's daubered down a little bit.
The thing is, I'd gone back to the hotel early because that was going to be a late game and such an early game the next day. I didn't know about it till I got up, had breakfast in the paper.
And you saw it in the paper?
Yeah.
Because you got some good sleep that night because you knew you were going to pitch the next day.
Yeah, that's right. So then I didn't think anything else about it until we got at the game, and so we started the game started like any other game. I threw a lot of curveballs, and so we just went on. I don't think there was anything unusual about it, except they kept hitting the ball on the ground. All that's what I knew about Gaylord. There's only 2 balls hit out of the infield. Same thing in my game.
Right.
So, but an infield grass or candlestick, you didn't know it. You couldn't see the tops of your shoes.
Oh, the grass was that tall? Oh my God!
Well, it was pretty tall. I don't know if it's that tall, but I might be stretching it.
But that's going to slow down those ground balls, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So at what point did you, I mean, you've been close, you flirted with perfect games, you flirted with no-hitters. Do you have a feeling at a certain point in the game where you're like...
No, I don't. Just had to go out and get the next one at a time, one out, one inning at a time. So I was not I got to do this, do that. When that hitter came up there, I knew who it was and what I had to do. The only thing that came close in the 9th inning, I got the leadoff hitter out. Then I got Mays again, third ball.
Willie Mays, by the way. Willie Mays.
Grounded out to third base. And then McCovey pulled one foul out over the bleachers, but then the next pitch, another curveball, he hit that fly to center field. Where Flood didn't hardly have to move for him.
So you get that final out, and your catcher, is the catcher first one out to greet you on the mound to give you a big hug?
Johnny Edwards, he was back up. Cardinals had picked him up to back up McCarver. So. Yeah.
So then it was mad scene on the mound?
Well, yeah, normally, like you would see.
Yeah. What was that feeling like? I saw a picture of you and Gaylord in the locker room afterwards. They took a picture of you guys.
Oh yeah, I got one, and I got it up here. It was.
Because I looked back in the history books. That's the only time in a series the back-to-back no-hitters have been pitched in the same ballpark. It's never been done prior to that or after that.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
That's pretty special. Did you know Gaylord at all, or was that just a one-time meeting just to get that picture?
No, because you played that team over and over and over. Actually, you know all the players, and they know who you are.
Yeah. So when you look back on your baseball career, do you look at it with, man, if I hadn't gotten hurt, I could have had so much more, or do you look back and go, well, I did the best with what I had?
Well, you can, but I don't try not to do that. What if I hadn't got hurt? What if? You can't live on what ifs.
Yeah.
So I was able to come back and do that much. I was pretty fortunate, I think.